one job requisition, and we will finish all the steps in that. So go to org chart and select the position. Go to position org chart. So click on this, create job requisition, and select the job requisition template which you want to use, and click on create. Okay, so the job requisition is successfully created, and check which job requisition is created here. Job requisition details, and we will get the code also here. Okay, so the new job requisition ID is 2946, and it says that pre-approved. Okay, and the manager is hiring manager is Zihil, and the originator is Anya Singh, because we have created from Anya Singh system, and Tessa Walker is a recruiter. So once you created this, now go back to as a recruiter, you will get notification for approval. So we'll go to so 2946 job requisition. Here the 2946 job requisition is open. Okay, so now as a because since the standard job requisition is having one route map, so they has to approve. So let me proxy as Tessa. First, Tessa is the first approver. Check recruiting approvals in the to-do tile or any page. Two nine. Let me check here also. It's 2924, right? 2946. I forgot.
2926, Raj.
2926. So update the information, the mandatory information here. And click on send it for next step. Means we are forwarding this job description to the next level of manager like G-Hill. That is actually a 2946, not 2926. Let me proxy G-Hill, and here also will check. G-Hill and approve it. Or it's a pre-approved already, but again I'm checking as a recruiter and also hiring manager. It is not here, but it should be there in their recruiting for sourcing. they can start sourcing profiles once the job requisition is open. Again, I'll go back to as a recruiter, because every time sourcing and all will take care by recruiter only. So as a recruiter, I'll go and I'll add the candidates. So that is next level of process. But here, make sure that your two business tools are working and you are able to create a job requisition from your org chart without any error. So this is what the integration main intention actually. In client real-time system also, most of the time managers used to initiate or create job requisition from their org chart only, most of the time. Okay, so they can start adding candidates to this job requisition. So, and you observe, right, whatever the data captured from your position template to job requisition template. The title is captured and some other company related stuff also it's captured. Organization information, department, division, like most of the data, whatever the fields we map from there, those data is captured. Division, department, location is not mapped maybe in business rule. So now if they are looking for location mapping from the position, then you have to go back to the second rule and map the data fields accordingly. Like we see, most of the data is captured from your position template. So this is your output of your position management. So any doubt, any confusion, please to ask. So mostly like if you want to avoid any errors while creating job application, make sure you create it and we map proper fields. If it is a text in a position template, make sure in job application template also same data type. Okay. So if you give one small like one mistake like number or date or text or any other string, then it will show a number of issues. Okay. So this is all about. So next pending topics.
Raj,
Yes, right.
yesterday we were trying to add one field, right? Cost, salary.
Yes.
That was not possible. Like output was not coming.
So which one? So maybe that one. Yes, that is also I removed because we have updated that, but that when I updated, I have wrongly mentioned that cost. So I have removed that field also. So again, if you want, you can add a new field. You can add it and try to add one pick list value here and there. One pick list value in job description template and one pick list value in position management. Custom salary type, right? So custom salary type, we have made small mistake, there is a small data type mistake. So I have removed that field also from there.
Okay, but if following the process, we can do it, right?
Yes, we can do it. We can do it. So now you take one small example, like you create one mobile number. So here also you keep it as number, and in position management also you keep it as, in position template also you update it as a number, and try to add the data and create it and check whether the data mapping is happening or not.
Okay.
So then moving for next process, next topic. Okay. So we are talking about business rules. Yesterday we created only one business, like two business rules for position management. But regularly we have some other business rules also. Especially in recruitment, we have some different business rules. Recruiting business rules. Okay. So when we use these business rules actually, so most of the time, suppose if you want to filter any specific job description template based on the country, division, department, that also it's possible. Or if you want to select any application template, you can filter that also. So mainly we are using for offer details template. For details template, we are going to create some business tool to control. So example, as I said yesterday, we have some salary structures. So salary structures, and also we have some breakups as well. So we have some salary structure or breakups in this system. So let's say like people who are having some 3 to 4 years, if the employee experience 3 years, 3 to 5 years, between 3 to 5, then there is a different salary structure, like their slab and their structure is totally different, and their breakups also totally different. And if the employee, like candidate having some 5 to between 8 years, there is a separate slab or separate breakups. And if from 8 to 8 years above, like 8 years above, then they have a separate salary breakups. So now how you are going to control this? Okay, so how you will control this data, and how you are going to create these business rules, and how to assign those business rules with your offer letter template or any job description template or application or any candidate profile. Okay, to do that, first we have to create a business rules. So before creating business rule, first check whether is there any business rules already assigned with your template. Okay, for that we have a business rules in recruiting. Let me take only rules. Okay, let me proxy as admin, because Tessa Walker does not have a permission to create a business rules in recruiting. So I'll go back to admin, and there I'll access. Here also is not there. Okay, manage rules in recruiting. So using this manage recruiting rules, in this page, first we have to check which template, is there any rules already assigned or not. Okay, so first here you can see, first select the template, which template you want to use, like job description, offer detail, or candidate, or job application. So once you select, and select the template name here, example basic job requisition or any other job requisition. So once you select, here we have some two rules, some same rules are already available. Let me open this rule. What condition is there inside? Condition here. So here is RCM2 onboarding, generic object and foundation object mapping. So this is data mapping rule they have created. Okay. So it's nothing but it's mapping with division, department, and other codes. So job requisition data. It's this tool is mainly using to capture the data from your EC system. So we have some objects we call like foundation objects and generic objects, like department, division, location, those fields. So what they're saying, in this, they want to default all the values, like department, division, so job description, all department description default values. Like this, they're capturing the data from that system. So this rule is not required for our requirement. You can leave this. Just checking, because in our system we already configured objects inside the template. While creating job description template only, we have created the object like department, division, legal entity, location. So these fields we have configured in template, and we given the backend data also to fetch that. Okay. So here
Sorry,
RCM job.
Raz. Sorry, I was not able to hear whatever you told because of internet issue. So, what was that you were saying? Like generic object and foundation object.
Yes.
So, generic object is those custom fields we create.
No, no, no. This is generic object, and foundation objects are purely like employee central system. Employee central system, we have some objects in employee central. So there is a separate data module. I told you, right, we are going to pick the data like a legal entity, department, division, location, or cost center. So these 5 objects coming from employee central. Okay. So,
Okay.
so those like this department, division, these objects we call it as foundation objects. Okay. So is there any custom object created in employee central? That object we call it as generic object.
Okay,
Example,
and
yeah. Example.
standard fields are foundation object, and so I'm very confused between these two.
That is part of employee central. So in employee central there are 2 types of objects. Okay, standard objects which is delivered from SAP. Okay, apart from SAP, sometimes there may be they are going to add some custom objects also, like how we are adding custom fields, right? Same way in employee central they are going to add some custom objects also. So whatever the like standard objects we call it as foundation objects, and the
Okay.
custom they call it as generic objects.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So whenever you want to pick any standard object from employee center or custom object, so that purpose they are using this GOFO mapping rule to pick the data from employee center to this system. Okay.
Okay.
And there is RCM on immediate job posting. So here, suppose whenever you want to post, how we usually post, we will go to that posting page and we'll click post one by one, like one by one job we'll post. Okay. And there is a rule like we can post automatically. Okay, we can post automatic posting also. So this is very important for an interview also. So job posting, so is it possible to post automatically, like every time you no need to go to this job posting? So every time you go to this job requisition, select that job requisition, and again you manually post in internal site, external site, job boards, and agency. So here example, if I want to post this job requisition, we will, okay, let me select one approved one. So here when you go to this job postings, so how we usually post, we will post it in with manual, like create post like that. So here you will go to this page like post like this, and here also click on post manage jobs, and even in agency also we will select agency and we will select one by one. Likewise we will post it. But apart from this, there is auto posting also possible here. You no need to go for every job requisition. You no need to click every time post like the, what if you have some 50-60 job openings at the same time and 50-60 job requisitions. So that time it's not possible, like it's a time consuming and time consuming process. So that time what we will do, we will create one basic rule. In backend we will create one basic rule. If the job requisition completely approved, then you can automatically post the job. So this purpose we are using this auto posting business rule. So in this rule we will create one logic, auto posting purpose. Here it says like job requisition all job posting external career site posting is equal to null. So there is not posted means, and job post all job posting for internal career site, and also if the job requisition system status is equal to approved, then create a job external posting site. So you can populate this posting in with the posting start date. So based on the current date, whenever you created or whenever you job requisition got approved. Suppose today your job requisition approved by your manager. The moment your manager is approved, then next second the system is going to post the job in external site and internal site. So this rule is going to control that. So even for internal career site also, so they are going to create a posting here. But here in this rule they have created only for internal posting and external posting. But again, if you want to post the same posting in agency also, you can create a business rule again. But that is not a successful thing, because agency posting is totally depends upon your client. So first every client first go for a screen, like go for a candidate sourcing from internal site or external site. Okay, very rare cases they'll inform to the agency posting. So agency posting we will do manually, and job boards also we will do manually, but internal posting and external posting we will create one rule like this. So this rule by default you can create it. Okay, based on this rule, when the job description is got approved, the next second the job posting will appear in your internal posting and external posting, because that condition we have created here. I hope you understood. So in interview they are going to ask, so is it possible to auto post is happening in your system? Yes, it's possible. So how you are going to satisfy this requirement? So for this we have to create a one business rule. So create that business rule and assign that business rule with your job requisition template. So, basic or whatever the job description. Suppose if you don't want to post the standard job posting openings directly like auto posting, you can remove that rule here. Okay, so you can remove that rule. If you don't want to use this posting immediately. Okay, if you want to use it, you can use, or else you can remove also. Suppose if I select any other some job requisition. So here we don't have any rule. It means suppose if you create any job requisition under this template, those jobs will not post automatically, because we have not created any rule for this. If you want to assign, again you click on save rule and select the drop down. What are the rules we have created? Those rules will come here, and you can select post immediately. Okay. So this is the first rule we will use in job requisition template purpose. Okay. So then we go for offer detail template rules. Is there any rules already available? So here we mainly using for salary structures and breakups creation only. Okay. So first you select the offer template, which offer letter you want to use. Standard offer letter, first you select it. Under standard offer letter there is no business rules. Let me check, is there any drop downs or already existing rules are there? There is no rules under this offer detail template. Even I'll check some other offer detail templates also. There also I'll check. So here we have a, there is one rule assigned to this one. Okay, first I'll check and try to understand what is the condition inside the rule. So in this rule they were divided same, like base salary. So here they clearly mentioned the base salary calculations. Okay, set offer detail for India monthly salary to be equal to rounded. So divided offer details for the India salary. So result fall. Okay, precious 0 and threshold is null. So it's in this condition we are going to decide offer for monthly salary to be equal to round is 12 divided by 12. So your entire salary like divided by 12, so entire CTC. In second one, offer details for India annual PF to be equal to multiple, so 0.12% factor, 0.12% they have decided. Then offer detail for India monthly PF to be equal to rounded, again 0.12%, again offer detail for India monthly salary. So in this they have selected 0.12% from your base salary and 0.12% from your monthly salary. Okay, so usually we'll get two breakups, right? Yearly PF and monthly PF, correct, in offer letter. Have you observed that? So for that also, again for offer details India annual flexible benefits, okay, 1.5%. So from their base salary it's going to calculate 1.5%. As you can check thoroughly of this rule. And monthly benefits, like first we will calculate annual flexible benefits and monthly flexible benefits. Okay, for everything, not only for this, for every calculation, make sure you are calculating for monthly how much and yearly how much. Okay, so these fields, like whenever you use these fields in your system, the system is going to automatically update the calculations. So now let me show you one quick sample, like output, so that you'll get more idea about it. Now I'll go to one recruiting and I'll open one offer detail template, and there we will try to make some changes of that salary. We'll see whether the system is going to calculate automatically. Go to job application. Select any candidate in this list. So make sure candidate in offer and open the candidate and select take action, offer, approval. Select any offer approval, like standard or anything. So let me update some base salary here. It's not calculating anything because there is no business rule assigned to with this. Let me select offer letter India. One second, I will clearly check which for which job description it's assigned. Offer details for India. So in this we have some calculations. Currency, base salary, and bonus, commission, stock storage, and monthly salary, monthly PF. This information also. I'll change this base salary. Some stock commissions on 80,000. I'll leave some 80,000 like this. So now let me save. It should calculate automatically. So here in approval, we will maintain only base salary and other information. And once you got approval, so we are sending for approval now. So example, we are sending this for approval for so and so manager or some other respective user. So once the manager approved, while releasing your offer letter, like in offer letter, we have some breakups. So this is for approval system. So in this, we will maintain only base salary and the main salary. You can see now, once you save, the calculations are appeared by default based on this. And same data will, once it's approved, the same data will capture to your offer letter template also. Why it's not taking when you updated this data and it's not updated properly, because we have created a save rule. That is a save rule. when we save the application, when you update some base salary information and other information, the moment you save, then only the data will get updated. Okay. Same way, let me change some other fields also. You see, the same, whatever the fields here we have, these all fields are included in your salary structure. It is superannuation, gratuity, monthly retirals, fixed pay, total earnings. You can see all the fields are included here. Annual retirals, total fixed pay, total earnings. So it's all how this calculation is happen. So fixed pay, let's take this fixed pay, like 2,81,800 is calculated. So how this calculation happen, from in what basis, So total fixed pay is based on offered annual cash pay and offered annual retails. So first it will take in consideration of annual cash pay and also annual returns. It's updated based on these two. This calculation is happened. Let me click on edit so that you'll get more. Insert new record and you can see how much percentage it's calculated. So based on these two, like calculate first plus second. So calculate the result is equal to first plus second. So fixed pay is equal to your annual cash pay plus annual returns. You can see annual cash pay and annual returns. So this is your fixed pay. So this one annual cash pay and annual, what is it, returns. So these two calculated and based on that the earnings gave. So same way, even if you go for any other rule also, even if you go this monthly salary, like monthly gratuity is equal to monthly salary 0.048 percentage. So here we have a monthly gratuity also, so 4,800 per month. So monthly gratuity, annual gratuity is 4,800 and monthly gratuity is 399. Like this, annual superannuation also, monthly we have a 1250 and yearly we have a 15,000. Like this all calculations done using this business rule only. Okay, any doubt, any confusion, please to ask. And now we'll get one doubt, how we will get this rule and how to create this rule, because this many calculations are there. So what if they're adding any new condition or something? So most of we have the standard rules by default in your documentation also. So we usually collect this default rule and we will update it. So and most of the time we won't use this many fields, like even in offer letter also we won't be having this many fields. We will be having, let's take an Indian client, we have only base salary and basic PF deductions and income tax, and is there any other benefits, like not more than 5 to 6 fields. Okay, so those things only we will calculate. So let's take like base salary is around 60 to 80% of your CTC, and PF is some based on the PF, some 10% or 5% or 10%, it totally depends upon government rules. And next, if you have any variable pay, like some companies are following 8% or 10% likewise. So whenever you create any salary calculations, so first you have to collect all the information from your client. So what type of salary structures you have, and what type of deductions and what type of benefits you're providing to your employee. So this information we have to collect it in your workbook, and based on that information we are going to modify the standard rule, or if you have confidence enough, you can create a rule also. So this is for offer detailed rules. Okay. So most of the time in interview also they're going to expect, mainly they'll ask about this offer approval structure. So do you have experience or idea about how this offer detail approval is works, and how is there any, do you have any experience how you can calculate the salary structures using a business rule? So that is one important question. And also they're going to ask, is there any possible to post the jobs automatically in job requisition template? Any doubt, any confusion, please do ask. Go for another template, candidate profile and application. So here we don't have any something rules. Here we have not using any rule. Let me check, is there any standard rules are available here? No rules. And I'll select the job application. So for job requisition, so I'm selecting some basic job requisition template. Okay. So here is saying that for basic job requisition, so between basic job requisition and application, there is a rule like e-signature purpose, and there is an offer letter template. First I'll open this offer letter template. Okay. So here they have defaulted one offer letter template. Okay. So example, I have some two job offer letter templates like standard and basic. Okay. And also I have some two applications. Application template 1 example and application template 2. Okay. So in this rule they mentioned set job application template offer template to be equal to standard offer details. So it says that the standard offer letter is equal to them. So you have to select only application 1 only. For job requisition standard they are using application 1. So for job requisition basic they are using application 2. It means whenever you select the job requisition while creating, suppose you selected standard job requisition means, and the system is automatically pick application 1, because whatever the fields that are there in application 1, the system is going to default to standard job requisition. If you select basic job requisition, then the application 2 will automatically come into picture. So this rule is says that, and there is a second rule is for e-signature purpose. So I told you right, we need some e-signature for offer letter and all. So that rule we have configured here, but e-signature rules is not required actually. Okay. So it says that job application letter with electronic signature status is equal to accepted. It means your application is sending whenever you are using e-signature DocuSign, then it is accepted stage. Then the said job application template status will be equal to hide. It means when the candidate signature completed, it means accepted. So normally candidate will get one notification for e-signature. Okay, when the candidate open their email box and they will accept and they will complete their digital signature, the moment they submit, then the job application template status to be equal to hire. It means the system is automatically change the status to hireable to hire. Hireable means waiting for signature from the candidate. Once the candidate signed and submitted, then it's going to change the status to hired in your application status set. So we are moving from one level to another level. So that time we are going to select this status. Okay. So these are the more important rules are there, and you no need to worry. You no need to worry about these business rules. It's all very simple. We have all standard rules are available in your system. So mainly using two important places for auto posting for job requisition template and offer details like offer detail calculation in offer letter template. So only in these two areas we will use this business rules. Any doubt, any confusion, please. I'll share you this standard rules documentations with you. Just go through the documentation, and if you have any doubt, confusions, let me know. Or if you want to try, you can try also.
So EC consultants are writing all these codes,
No.
rules.
Business rules like related to this RCM consultant related to this recruiting, we used to configure like 5 to 6 rules. I'll tell you where we will configure this business rules. So in position management integration, we create two rules, right? rules. And here in recruitment, we max to max we will create some 3 to 4 rules. Okay. So in this mainly we are creating for auto posting purpose one, and offer calculations. One rule. Is there any additional in requirement? Then we will create those rules also. Not more than 5 rules, like not more than 4 to 5 rules we will create in an entire project in recruitment. Okay.
No, the coding, it's like a code, right? The basic rules, standard rules. So
It's
those
not code
format.
actually. It's not code actually. It's kind of logic.
Okay, so the logic, standard logic, who is writing all these logics? We are going to mostly edit all those things, right?
Yes,
So
edit.
I was just asking, like, is it written by the EC consultants or
No,
who
no, no. This
normally?
by default SAP delivered rules. By default,
Okay,
it's a
okay,
system supplied rules.
okay. I thought might be EC consultants are
No,
doing that.
so these
Okay,
rules supplied by SAP itself.
system
System
generated.
system
Okay,
generated. Yes,
okay.
system generated. So sometimes, so system generated means some. So like we will get empty system. I'll show you one empty system here. What is that? Yesterday we received. So here we don't have any rules in that. But what I'll do, I'll copy paste the same rules. So here you can see we have only one job requisition template, and in this job requisition we don't have any rules here. Save rules, we don't have any save rules, something like that. Okay, it's empty. Even in offer details also, we don't have any rules. We have some 2 offer detail templates, and here also we don't have any rules. So for this, what I'll do, I have to create a rule for this. So for this, I'll go to business rules. Example, same way, like whatever the rule here I have, the same way I want to create. Like whatever the rule we have created here, like auto posting or any other rules, I want same rule in this system. So this what I'll do. So I'll open the documentation. I'll create manually here. So here you can see. So this is a standard system. In this standard system, we have only some limited rules, like whatever the standard rules are there, those rules are available. Even few standard rules are not available, because only if the client requires, then only you are going to create that rule. So now if you want to create a new rule, just click on this plus icon. So click on this plus icon, and here you have to select your onboarding, recruitment. Recruiting, open this recruiting. So in this recruiting, here we have some job application, basic business rule scenario, configure business rule and candidate profile likewise. So if you don't know which one you have to select, you directly go this. So not only for this, like usually we have some demo system, or you will be having some documentation also. So here I'll select some standard job requisition. If you want to create a auto posting, so now your client asking you to create a auto posting for this job requisition. So to create this auto posting, so you can select business rule. So in this drop downs we have only 2 values. So we have only some 2 values here, like configure business rules and candidate profile and job application basic business rules. So but now I want to create a business rule for job requisition. So for that, what we will do, I'm going to create a one basic rule. So I'm going to create one basics rule. So once you click on this basic rule and update the data. So here rule name I'm going to update RCM, or else auto post I'll create it. Auto post, rule ID is same, and rule type I don't want to select any rule type, this one, so leave it. And base object, so base object is mainly which is a base object. The main base object is where we are going to assign this rule. So I am going to assign this rule with job requisition template. So I have to select the base object as job requisition. Job requisition all. So job requisition all means this rule is applicable to all the job requisitions. So we are going to use this rule for all the job requisition. Click on continue. So in if statement, what I'll do, if the job if the auto approved job requisition approved. So if you get any confusion, again you open your document or your basic rule available system. So here you can select job requisition all, job posting, external career site posting is equal to null. Same way, internal posting is equal to null. Same way, I am going to create one business rule here. Because most of the time it's not possible to remember these rules. So you can refer the document and you can create it also. Job requisition all and job postings, internal career site posting is equal to null. Same way, I'll create or and rule. Okay, I'm going to create and job requisition all, job posting equal to internal career site posting is null, and the next rule is and job requisition status is equal to approved. If the job requisition status is equal to approved. Wait, I don't want to get like this. Job requisition all, system status no. Should be equal to value approved. Then rule what we will do, so here we have a create a job requisition all posting to be equal to like this, current date, job requisition, create job requisition, job posting, external career posting should be date and time. You can here you can say select get current date time. Okay, current date and time state. And again I'm going to add one more logic here, add expression. You can use above or below. Create all job requisition, job posting, internal career site to be equal to the current time. Get current date and time. If you want to arrange this, you can arrange also. Move down and save. So this is how you can create it. You can cross check your document or any referral document, check whether the both rules are perfectly created or not. Same way we will create this rule. So now I just created this rule. I have not assigned with any job requisition. So again what I'll do, I'll go to rules in recruiting. And here I'll select the job requisition template. And now whatever the rule we created there, that rule will get pop up in the save rule. Because it's based on the base rule, like auto post is popping up. So they select this auto posting and click on save. Okay, so we successfully created a rule and we successfully assigned the rule with your template. So same way, next to go for is there any offer detail calculations? Same way you go to that offer detail calculations. Again, you go to your business rule, create a new basic rule and select the base object. So here the base object is very important. Okay, suppose if you selected here base object is as application, and if you are trying to assign this business rule here, it won't appear here because based on the base object only. If you selected base object as offer detail, then the tool appear here. If you selected job requisition, then the tool only appear in this page. Okay, so here the base object is playing a major role where you want to pop up this rule. Only that particular area only that business will get populated. Suppose here I have selected auto pop post. Now if I select in offer detail, it won't appear here because the rule is only specifically created for offer details, sorry, for job requisition. So that rule is not available in this offer detail. Okay, same way whatever the rule we created for offer detail template, the rule is only visible under offer details template. So vice versa same for job requisition also same wise. So how this is working? So based on your base object. So based on your base object only these rules are working. Okay. So any date, I hope you got some clarity after creating this rule.
Yes, Raj.
Okay, cool. So this is actually empty system should be received. So we are doing this configuration purely a recruiting system. So in this system nothing is there. It's a purely a empty system. So I'm configuring some end-to-end data here in this system for one of the client.
So record.write is the client.
Yes.
Okay. So we have to also design that, right? Like tiles and all the way
Everything
we.
I have to configure everything. Not
Okay.
tiles, so like tiles I have not, like this logo also uploaded by me yesterday only uploaded. So today I have to deliver this also. There are many things are there. So we are trying to working on this. So we are like this application job application template I have uploaded, and mainly like from end to end I have activated this recruiting and other stuff also. When I received this system, it's a empty system. So I have configured all 4 templates and other route maps and applications and everything. Okay.
Okay.
So likewise. So every time we'll get it's an empty system and we have to configure all the things. So if you are, and don't worry, for each and every client there is a demo system likewise. So demo system is there and documentations also you have. So when it comes to business rules, keep it in mind. So there are some 3 to 4 important rules are there in recruitment, not about employee center. In employee center, like n number of business rules are there. That is a separate part. Okay. Okay, so with this we are almost done with the recruitment management. Only what else is pending? Only one session is required for data retention management. And what else? Let me quickly check that also. Somewhere we updated, right? I can see only good morning, good morning.
No, it must be there. Yeah.
Yeah, here.
This one. Yeah.
Okay. So we are done. Data privacy consent is done. Libraries position is done. Onboard only this one is later session, but after understanding onboarding only you can able to create this. But however, I'll give you some overview about this initially. Okay. Then third party vendors is done. Standard interview central background check. Yes, we are done almost. And there is one more. Business tools we done today. And data retention and only RCM to onboarding integration. Only these 2 topics are pending in RCM. So once you're done with those 2 topics, maybe it will take only one session for these 2, RCM and onboarding integration, and also for data retention management. Okay. So if you have any doubt, confusion, please to ask.
So many things, Raz. How to remember all these things step by step? Very difficult, I'm thinking.
No, it's not difficult actually. The moment you start practicing and the moment you understand the concept of it, you can easily remember it.
Mhm.
That is why,
Maybe
like,
when you will give us the project, so
yeah,
that
no problem.
time might be
I
you
have
will,
one project for this. Okay.
from starting, like how the project should be designed in this way that all the topics should be covered while doing that project, while
Hmm.
executing that. So like starting from that tile creation to the system design to job requisition to posting to putting business rules to everything.
Yes. We have to go in a flow, like step by step flow.
Yeah. Well, sometimes what is happening, let's say I have created a new job requisition, then I'm thinking I should, like, what I should do the next step, like candidates, my candidates post it, approval, like something. It is like the flow I am not getting.
Okay, so in between you're like confused, like what is the next step, like that.
Yeah, what I should do the next. Then what I did, like the classes we learned, so same way I was trying to do it, the sequence.
Okay, fine. I'll give you the sequential, like I'll give you one content, continuous content, like step by step. So based on that content only, you go accordingly. Like even if for recruiting also, you can't directly go and start your job requisition template. First, you have to example. First, import all pick list values. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
pick list and check all the objects are available or not. Objects like legal entity, department, division, this information, and then you go for a template. So in these templates also we have a sequential order. So even you have a same way like job break, application and profile and offer detail templates likewise. So then after creation of this job requisition, what next? You have to directly go to roadmap. Okay, so after you have to go for a groups. Likewise, I'll give you one sequential order
Yeah,
date.
sequence. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
So
Yes.
based on this system steps only you can go it. So don't confuse like after template, don't directly go for groups like that.
Yeah.
So go like this, then you can easily remember and it's easy for also. Okay.
True.
Okay. So that's for guys. So only one or two sessions are left out. So one session for like one session we will take for that pending things like RCM and onboarding integration and for data retention management. For another session, I'll take one overview from starting to ending. I'll take one end user and we will finish all the steps. We will create create job requisition. We will add one user and we will complete entire onboarding RCM process, including mails also. Okay.
Okay.
So that we will get like what output we are expecting. Okay. From starting to ending. We will take one specific candidate and we will assign job requisition and we will send it to next level and we will complete all the interview process and we will schedule and we will finally release the offer letter. And also we will initiate onboarding also. We will send the candidate to onboarding as well. So this is the entire cycle of RCM process.
Okay.
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 Good.
Yeah, good. That would be good. Yeah.
Okay. So that's for today. So thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Raz.
you,
Have a good
Rose.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Bye bye.